What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. So, I fell off of this Nightwing because I guess a lot of people weren't really feeling my reviews on that, but the story's been getting interesting. I've been reading it online, so I thought I'd get back into it. So, we have Nightwing number 33, and we see that we have this cover is pretty nice, kind of like, this is Tiger Shark, who was a villain in a previous arc. And we see that Nightwing and Roland got to team up. So this is like a creepy title, but it works. So in case y'all didn't know, in the last issue, Raptor, Nightwing's villain, has infected a majority of Bludhaven, or is planning to infect a majority of Bludhaven with the blockbuster virus, making them crazy. And so you see all of these beasts coming around here. Then Nightwing saves one of the his co-workers because he's been under disguise here. And he's like, ma'am, I need you to go down to the back of the stairway and say, get away from me, these are mine. And say, leave y'all all mine. So he begins to transform. And then we see Roland, wham, just even deck his own employee. So this is a nice intro to the whole story. Raptor's Revenge. We have Tim Seeley's the writer, Javier Fernandez is the artist. And the art style is pretty interesting. I think it's pretty good. Chris Sotomayor on the colors, Carlos M. Mangual on the letters. Fernandez and Sotomayor did the cover. Then we have Brian Cunningham as the group editor. So we see Nightwing pleading with Roland to not hurt her, but he's like, nah, I'm not going to hurt her because she's my friend. But you ain't my friend, tourist. Just grabs him and he's like, what are you doing here? You've been spying on me, and now all of this stuff is happening. What have you done to my city? So this version of Blockbuster is trying to be like a kingpin, but a philanthropist in a way. At the same time. So Nightwing's like, what are you talking about? I've gotten most of the non-drinkers to safety. Everyone else has been turned into super strong ID monsters by a contaminated cocktail. And we just see everybody on the Blockbuster serum surrounding them. It's like, where the hell did Roland get your Blockbuster serum, Roland? He's like, you want the truth? I'll tell you straight. I've got no shame. I did what I had to do. He said that he was under a disadvantage from weapons from the second hand. We were at without the weapons from the second hand, we were at a disadvantage. So he pretty much sold Raptor these weapons to gave Raptor, I guess, this serum to like weapon up basically, but as it explains, like the other bosses were getting antsy. There was talk about revolution, chaos, and blood in the streets. So I took a sample of my blood. I got a few scientists working on different parts of my brother's serum, making it available for mass production. Took out the parts that keep you smarts and focused on the parts that gave you power and rage. He said he was going to use it as a real discretionary, like sell to bosses who needed it. Let them level the playing field a little. Maintain the order and keep us strong. Sell them the antidote for a higher price. But then we see that Raptor stole the serum from him, and he's like, where's the antidote? Raptor burned it. The man's a psycho. Don't care about profit or business. Nothing but sticking it to you. That makes this on you as much as me, Nightwing. Then we see that Roland's workers telling him, like, look, casino's getting attacked by monsters. And then we see they're all just coming in, and then we see a family's about to take a picture. And he's like, we see this guy ready to attack him, but then wham, we see one of Nightwing's friends right here take him down along with the monkey. So he tells them that some people out here is trying to stop him, and Nightwing's like saying, look, that those guys need our friend. And they still gotta fight these dudes right here. And he's like, my security staff isn't responding. I need to get to the 17th floor and initiate a full bomb scare lockdown, so no more of these things get out into the streets. Go help your ex-villain buddies. I'll go up alone. You can trust me. Like the time you trusted me to help catch the dread pirate Tiger Shark, and I instead locked you in the bowels of the submarine with a rigged time bomb. Grim and Stallion can hold the door for now. And he's like, after you. So he's like, yeah, you can trust me. I might backstab you again. He's like, come on. Like, I didn't leave you that time vest thing for you. I knew you would have seen it and would figure it out to save yourself. Superheroes live for that Deus Ex Machina stuff. Nice. But then we see that Roland has to take an antidote because being on the blockbuster serum hurts him, so he needs to chill from time to time. And then we see that somebody lands on the roof, and lo and behold, it's a mutated tiger shark from the last time. Dang, looking creepy. Meanwhile, we see that Pigeon, one of the Defacer, aka Sean Saying's former partner, she's like, one more crate and that'll be all of it. It's been a few years since I carried a statue, but flying around you these past days are a proper warm-up. It's almost time. Your beautiful masterpiece will come to fruition, Raptor. And then anyone who could stop us is in this failed city is broken or dead. It's like, and we see Raptors like going crazy. Like, I couldn't do it. When the time came, I couldn't kill Nightwing. I had him. I showed him how he lost a long game, how he learned so damn little, and all of it wrong. And then his eyes. God, he has his mother's eyes, so he's like, I can't do it. I'm so weak. And then he's like, and then Pigeon is sympathizing with him. He's like, when you found me rotting in prison and wrote me about my work, it wasn't just our mutual condemnation of a sick world that drew me to you. We shared pain, and while we're trying to correct the past and take it back from the callous elitists who control it, we both had beloved students forsake us. Boom, Defacer took my heart and my future, just as Nightwing did to you. And if he isn't already dead from the demons that fill this temple of greed, I'll stand beside you, Raptor. I'll guide your hand, and we'll end them together. What do you know? So meanwhile, Tiger Shark is here, and Roland actually kept him as a prisoner, as a trophy, after the last thing. And now they have to escape, so they jump out the elevator, basically, and they're still doing their thing. He throws Roland Daggett up. So he just throws Roland, not Roland Daggett. So they have to work as a team. And so he throws Roland up there, and then we see that he's messing with Tiger Shark, and so Roland goes back and he sees that one of his employees has been killed, I think by Raptor. So Nightwing manages to escape, well, barely, and he gets in, and then get you, eat you, wear your skin. So that's what Tiger. So he's telling Roland to initiate the close the doors, man. Roland, and he's like, yeah, let me watch you squirm a bit before I actually, of course, turn it down. It's initiating magnetic security lockdown. So they managed to lock the whole place down and everything like that. So we see that Nightwing's on the phone, and we see that Sean, his ex, which, I'm a sucker. I like this relationship. Hope they get back together, but it is what it is. Tells her that we need to work together, got to put aside our differences. And we see that she tells him that Pigeon is working for Raptor. It's like Mouse got on her computer and is tracking. The casino attack was just a distraction. They're going to poison the entire city with the blockbuster serum. It's like, how? The reservoir, giant balloon? They're attaching the canister. They're attaching canisters to them. Harnesses. They planted them all over the city. Trained them. We didn't notice. Hidden in plain sight. What is it? He's sending a final message to both of us. And we see that the plan is that they're going to poison the whole city using the blockbuster serum on the wings of Nightwing, on Nightwings, basically. So all the birds, as a message to Nightwing, that we're using them to poison the city, which is pretty nice. And it's like Raptor's going to turn everyone in Bludhaven into monsters, so he can use to steal and kill just like he did to your brother, and he's delivering your serum, Roland, on Nightwings. To be concluded. So, this is a pretty good standard issue, had its action, had its thing, entertaining. So I might get back to reviewing this, but we'll see. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. So once again, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your input as well. Thank y'all for watching, and I should have more videos up later today.